Imagine unlocking the true power of your Xbox Series X. What if your monitor was the only thing holding you back? Today, we're counting down the 7 best gaming monitors designed to squeeze every pixel, frame, and shadow out of your Xbox Series X. If you want butter-smooth gameplay, dazzling colors, the fastest response times, and future-proof features for both casual gaming and competitive play, you won't want to miss this list. From affordable performance champs to jaw-dropping OLED beasts, stay tuned until the end, because our #1 pick has a few surprises up its sleeve. 7. LG 27GP850B. Let's kick things off with the LG 27GP850B, a monitor that's carved out a reputation for affordable, responsive gaming with its 27-inch 1440p IPS panel and 165Hz refresh rate, overclockable to 180Hz. This model promises a smooth experience in everything from fast-paced shooters to visually rich RPGs. You get vibrant, accurate colors thanks to the IPS technology, and support for both G-Sync and FreeSync means screen tearing is a thing of the past. What stands out most during gaming sessions is just how snappy everything feels. The low input lag and lightning-quick 1 millisecond response time mean you never miss a move, and with easy adjustments for height and tilt, it's comfortable for long sessions. The included USB hub is a handy touch for keeping cables tidy, a small but thoughtful feature for anyone with a crowded desk. However, after spending some serious time with this monitor, a few drawbacks become apparent. The stand, while sturdy, doesn't swivel left or right, which meant shuffling my entire setup when I wanted to adjust angles. And while the monitor offers great visuals overall, dark scenes exposed a bit more backlight bleed in the corners than I'd like, slightly detracting from immersion during atmospheric games. Color consistency when shifting viewing positions wasn't quite on par with the top-tier IPS panels either, despite the marketing promises. Another point of critique is the lack of built-in speakers. For those hoping this could double as a work-and-play display, you'll have to rely on external audio. 6. Sony SDMU27M90 INZONE M9. This 27-inch 4K gaming monitor was one of Sony's bold statements in the world of console-optimized displays. Its 4K IPS panel delivers a razor-sharp and colorful image, paired with a 144Hz refresh rate, an excellent match for the Xbox Series X's capabilities. Full-array local dimming with 96 zones offers deep blacks and dazzling HDR highlights. And its out-of-box color accuracy impresses even without calibration. Gaming with the INZONE M9 is an absolute treat in terms of picture quality. Brightness, color pop, and wide viewing angles stood out during extended play. Whether you're tearing through neon-lit cityscapes or exploring lush open worlds, the clarity and vibrancy are dazzling. The monitor's design also complements the look of the Xbox Series X and PS5, and premium quality video processing ensures smooth visuals across a range of games. That said, a few issues surfaced during daily use. The biggest, the absence of a true sRGB mode. For users who split time between gaming and color-sensitive tasks, this can be frustrating. Colors are oversaturated in sRGB content, making it challenging for any photo or design work that demands true-to-life accuracy. There's also some minor blooming around bright objects in a dark scene. Local dimming tech helps, but it isn't invisible. One more hang-up: while HDR impresses, its brightest highlights can lack subtle gradations. And though connectivity is solid, customization in the settings menus sometimes feels clunky. Overall, the Sony SDMU27M90 is an excellent 4K choice, packed with next-gen features, but there are better rounded options for pure gaming pleasure. 5. ASUS XG27AQDMG. Slotting in at number 5 is the ASUS XG27AQDMG, a monitor that's redefined the 27-inch sweet spot for competitive gamers. The combination of a 27-inch OLED panel, 1440p resolution, and immense 240Hz refresh rate puts this display squarely in esports and high-performance territory. The OLED technology means breathtaking color reproduction, perfect blacks, and wide viewing angles that practically eliminate color shift, regardless of where you sit. Throughout testing, the XG27AQ DMG's motion clarity at 240 Hz is jaw-dropping. Even in frenzied, fast-paced shooters like Counter-Strike 2, every movement feels liquid, with ghosting and blur virtually absent. Dropping to 120 Hz and activating the extreme low motion blur (ELMB) settings yields an equally crisp experience. And the panel handled alien UFO motion tests with ease. What really shines here is immersion. The ultra-thin bezels and rich contrast pull you into the game world like few monitors can. Bright or dark environments both look beautiful, with bright highlights and deep shadows coexisting on the same screen. The OLED panel's 0.03 millisecond response time is an underappreciated leap from the standard 1 millisecond seen on entry-level LCDs. A difference you'll notice immediately in twitchy shooters. It's also worth noting the premium build quality and smart cable routing on the stand, which make for a clean, streamlined desktop. Customization options are robust, allowing precise tuning for both motion and color, but frankly, I found little reason to adjust much. The default settings are well optimized. 4. GIGABYTE M32UC. For those craving immersion and glory in 4K, the GIGABYTE M32UC delivers a larger-than-life experience. Its 32-inch 4K VA panel with a 144 Hz refresh rate is the kind of specification that's ideal for both high-fidelity story-driven games and competitive multiplayer. HDR400 support, 93% DCI-P3 color coverage, and robust FreeSync VRR, with support for G-Sync, means silky smooth performance across genres. In practice, the wide color gamut makes images pop, while the curve of the screen adds to the natural immersion, especially when racing through sprawling open worlds. Motion clarity scores high marks with the 1 millisecond MPRT response time, and input lag is negligible, even in shooters. Games like Forza Horizon 5 and Halo Infinite feel alive, with excellent contrast and minimal ghosting. GIGABYTE's KVM switch is a real highlight for those who juggle multiple devices, allowing easy toggling between the Xbox and a PC with a single set of peripherals. The picture-in-picture mode and customizable OSD are also standout features. Despite being feature-rich, the price point is competitive, making this a go-to for gamers who want high-end specs without blowing their entire setup budget. There are minor caveats, though. The built-in speakers don't deliver the impact of an external sound system. Bass is weak and volume lacks depth. So plan on using external audio. And while the panel looks great after tweaking, some users might need to adjust brightness and contrast out of the box, as images can initially appear slightly flat, especially when HDR is enabled during setup. 3. MSI MPG321URXW. Climbing to number 3, the MSI MPG321URXW 2D OLED brings the best of both 4K resolution and OLED brilliance into one immaculate package. The 32-inch QD OLED panel unleashes a 240 Hz maximum refresh rated 4K, dazzling you with breathtaking color, unbeatable contrast, and true inky blacks. With a response time rated at just 0.03 milliseconds and full G-Sync adaptive sync support, this is a dream come true for gamers who crave precision and spectacle in equal measure. Testing across genres, from competitive shooters to cinematic adventures, revealed nothing short of excellence. Fast-moving games stayed sharp and fluid, reflections were handled gracefully, and HDR content looked spectacular, thanks to the high peak brightness and wide color coverage. Whether deep in a dark cavern or gazing at a sun-drenched landscape, the QD OLED panel handled both extremes without breaking a sweat. Aesthetically, MSI's premium and minimalist white version means this display not only performs, but transforms the look of any setup. The port selection is generous: HDMI 2.1, DisplayPort 1.4, USB-C with 90-watt power delivery, making this monitor fit seamlessly into modern, multifaceted setups. For Xbox Series X players, 4K at 120 Hz with VRR is a breeze, and for PC gamers, 240 Hz is ready for action. The only notable caution is that OLED display care is advised. Static imagery should be avoided for prolonged periods. Fortunately, MSI integrates pixel refresh and screen shift features to keep panel health in check, so for most users, this is a small issue. 2. Alienware AW3225QF. Runner-up on our list is the Alienware AW3225QF, a monitor that rightfully claims its status as a flagship gaming display. Its 32-inch curved QD OLED panel delivers an utterly stunning HDR gaming experience with 4K resolution and a rapid 240Hz refresh rate. The picture quality here sets a new bar. Ultra-rich colors, deep contrast, and pitch-perfect accuracy merge for an image that immediately draws you in. Whether you're hunting for glory in an FPS or exploring visually dense RPGs, motion is handled with surgical precision. Boosting and input lag are virtually undetectable, ensuring you always feel connected to the action. Dolby Vision HDR, wide color gamut, and VESA Adaptive Sync certification elevate every game, unlocking details you might have missed on lesser displays. Even after hours of testing across genres, no significant issues appeared to detract from the experience. The OLED technology means ultra-deep blacks, true black modes in games and movies, and consuming media felt almost as breathtaking as gaming. Build quality and styling are both premium. Alienware's iconic, understated design doesn't scream for attention, but exudes sophistication. If there's any limitation to note, it's that maximum brightness isn't the highest among all panels, especially if you game in a very brightly lit room. For most gamers in controlled lighting environments, though, the AW3225QF simply has no meaningful flaws. Its immersive curve, advanced OLED panel, and full suite of next-gen console compatibility features make this a truly elite choice for Xbox Series X. Samsung Odyssey OLED G8. Samsung's third-generation QD OLED technology ensures an unrivaled combination of extreme color brightness, unbeatable contrast, and exceptional longevity. The 34-inch ultra-wide display, with its 4K UHD resolution and 240Hz refresh rate, turns every session into a cinematic event. Whether you're racing, competing, or wandering through fantasy landscapes, every detail explodes to life on this monitor. What immediately stuns is the clarity and balance of colors. Each shade, each highlight, each deep shadow is represented with a vibrancy and depth that makes you forget you're looking at a screen. Fast action titles are rendered without a trace of motion blur, ghosting, or artifacting. And the G8's dynamic cooling system keeps things running smoothly even during marathon sessions. Samsung's AI-assisted upscaling means even non-4K content looks stellar. Built-in features like AMD FreeSync Premium Pro, NVIDIA G-Sync compatibility, and a lightning-fast 0.03 millisecond response time seal the deal for hardcore gamers. But this monitor isn't just about gaming. With the integrated OLED Smart Hub, you get instant access to streaming apps and cloud gaming services without even needing to boot up your console. Perfect for winding down between matches. Sound is also well covered, with a surprisingly clear and powerful 10-watt stereo speaker system on board. The adjustable ergonomic stand and anti-glare coating round out a display that ticks every imaginable box, from cutting-edge performance to pure user convenience. In short, the Samsung Odyssey OLED G8 isn't just at the top of our list for its specs. It's there because every moment spent using it is unforgettable. Final thought. There you have it, the 7 best gaming monitors for your Xbox Series X, thoroughly tested and ranked from great to greatest. Whether you crave raw speed, immersion, or future-proof features, there's a perfect pick here for every playstyle and setup. Let us know which one caught your eye.